Hi, everybody. There has been a lot of chatter online about virtual mediations, and I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about virtual mediations with our office. So, we have actually been doing virtual mediations for a long time. I do several of these a month for many years now, and we utilize Zoom for virtual mediations. So, in order to attend a mediation virtually on Zoom, ideally you will have a microphone and a camera. The easiest way to accomplish that is through your phone. You just want to make sure that you're in a quiet space, that you have good internet, and that you have a phone charger because mediations can last for quite a while. If you are an attorney and you're attending mediation, it is better if you can do that on a laptop or a desktop that has both a microphone and a camera, only because it makes it easier for you to share documents and to share your screen. If you need to be able to communicate information that's on documents with your clients or the mediator or opposing counsel. But for participants that are not attorneys, your phones really, for the most part, should work fine. If you do not have access to a camera and a microphone, you can appear just by phone. But I don't really recommend that you appear by phone for mediations. It's just seeing people's faces and having face-to-face communication is much easier for us to make our way through the mediation process. So I really prefer when we can have people's faces through a camera at the mediation, but it's not 100% necessary. You can dial in through Zoom just like you would call in to any other phone number. The great thing about Zoom, there's a lot of great things about Zoom, but one of the great things about Zoom is that you can share your screen pretty easily. So say that we want to talk about a particular bank account, you can pull the bank account up and or the statement up and show it to the mediator. I can save that document and show it to the other side if you haven't done that ahead of time. But we do recommend that most of the disclosure or discovery, as attorneys would call it, is exchanged between the attorneys before mediation. If you have stuff that you plan on sharing either with a client if you're an attorney, or with the other side if you are a participant without an attorney, I recommend that you do a little legwork before mediation and have those organized in a folder. I call those like my mediation file folder, and have everything that I plan on needing there. It just makes the process easier and smoother to navigate through sharing those documents. One of the other great things about Zoom is that we can do breakout sessions. And so what I typically do is I have everyone in the same room in the beginning and do an introduction for mediation, talk about kind of the process and the procedure, talk about fees and how we're going to handle the day. And then I break people into rooms. When I break you into a room, whoever is in that room can speak with one another, and the people in the other room cannot hear anything, and they are able to speak with one another as well. As the host of the meeting, I can bounce back and forth between the two rooms. When I am coming into a room, you'll be notified that I've come into the room, and you'll be notified when I leave. If I decide I want to merge everyone back together again, then you'll also receive a notification for that. It is important to know that when we start the rooms and I break out into sessions, you do need to accept entry into that room from your device that you are appearing for the mediation on. Assuming that we're able to settle some or all of the issues, we always hope for all of the issues, and most of the time we at least get some of the issues settled. We're able to put that document together while we're there at mediation. Sometimes we take a break and I put it together, and then we come back together at another time. Once everyone is okay and comfortable with the terms and all the edits are made, we typically utilize HelloSign. I am a family law mediator, so I only mediate family matters, and for the most part we do not need to have things notarized that day. HelloSign works totally fine for marital settlement agreements or parenting plans. If there are documents that you need to have notarized, we do use a virtual notary. There's a fee that they charge us, and we just pass that along to the clients, but we can help get people set up for the virtual notary as well. And then once that's all said and done, everyone has an electronic copy, and if all the issues have been settled, the case can go ahead and proceed to a final hearing. We're still having final hearings in South Florida, so everything can get resolved and finalized. hopefully this was helpful. If you need help with a virtual mediation or you would like to talk more about the options, you're welcome to give us a call at 954-800-0841. I am Lisa with Family Matters Law Group.